Yes then YouTube, we have done it. International break is over. The most boring weekend of my life. Probably, I'm not even joking. I actually genuinely did absolutely nothing. But drop this video a like for me. Drop a comment down below. Remember, I do reply to every single comment. And if you can please hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. And I am proudly sponsored by Luke Roper. So if you do want to check out Luke's website, luke1977.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF20 for 20% off your whole order, including sale items. And today is going to be a little bit of a match preview slash predicted lineup. Mainly a predicted lineup because I really enjoyed doing that against Crystal Palace. Well, for the game against Crystal Palace on Saturday at 3 PM. I will be there. So if any of you watch my videos, by the way, and you see me, say hello, because I don't buy it, you know, just say hello and just say hi. I will respond to you, maybe even buy you a drink, who knows. But it will be a tough game, especially with the performance level against Liverpool, which was way below par. Very similar to the Newcastle game where we were pretty, let's be real, we were just pretty poor, weren't we? We weren't good. We didn't perform well. We didn't play the way we normally play. We didn't have a good defensive structure. The left-hand side with Luca Dean, etc. just looked all over the place. So we really do need, kind of like the Newcastle to Everton game, where in the Everton game we really bounced back and had a really solid performance. I think we need that against Crystal Palace. I can't say, when was the last time Crystal Palace beat us at Villa Park? I'm actually trying to think. Last season we won 1-0. The season before that we drew 1-1, didn't we? And then I think the season before that was that COVID. I can't remember. But so I think Palace, they're a very good team. And they've actually got some good players now as well. Like Eze's really definitely back to his best in terms of he's over his injury now. 100% over the injury that put him out for a very long time, actually. He looks good. Gahey and Anderson are very good centre-backs. A very good centre-back pairing. Bloody hell, I couldn't get my words out. They are a very good centre-back pairing. I think Elise is still injured, so he won't be playing. That is a bit of a big plus for us. But it'll be a good game. I don't know why. I could be wrong here for a Unai Emery against a Roy Hodgson team, but I'm expecting goals. I actually am expecting goals. I think we are very good at home. I think we've won 8 in a row now, haven't we, at home? So we are a very good home team. A lot of our players do seem to play a lot better at home as well. Thinking of like Leon Bailey and stuff like that. They do play a lot better at home than they do away from home. So I think it'll be a good game. So without any further ado, let's just get straight into it. In goal, of course, the obvious choice, Emi Martinez. He's back fit now in terms of he played at Anfield, played in both games for Argentina, kept a clean sheet. I think it was last night he kept a clean sheet. So Martinez in goal for me. I don't think Diego Carlos is going to play. Remember, he did have a bit of a hamstring issue. So I think it will be Matty Cash playing in his normal right back position now. I don't think he'll be playing on that right hand side like he did at Burnley away and Liverpool away. I think it will be I think it will be Matty Cash now back in his usual right back position, kind of just back home for Matty Cash. He was actually the difference for us last season against Palace, wasn't it? I think it was Vieira's last game, wasn't it? Or like the second to last game before we got sacked, where we won 1-0, but Matty Cash went on the overlap and put in a ball. I think it was an Anderson own goal, but it was irrelevant for Anderson because if Anderson didn't put the ball into the net, Watkins was right behind him about to do that anyway. So I think Cash will have a good game, but I'm fully expecting like a Matty Cash concert and a Pau Torres back three. That's kind of like what I'm expecting in like that layout kind of thing like we normally play. I think we will go for the traditional back four, and well, not the traditional back four, but I think in the way that it looks on paper, it will be kind of like the traditional back four in terms of we will have Matty Cash, an actual right back, playing at right back. Conser and Torres, 2 centre-backs, actually playing as centre-backs. And I think that's the way we'll go at the back. And then the left back, that's interesting, YouTube. Now, Moreno has now been training for, by the time of the Palace game, probably about 10, 11 days Moreno's been training for now. I don't know whether he'll start him, though. I don't. I think we'll see Moreno come on around about the 60th minute mark. So I'm fully, I don't know why, I'm just fully expecting Luca Dean to probably start. I think the Palace game has probably just come just too soon for Moreno. I think he will start probably the Warsaw game on Thursday night, I think Moreno might start. Or if not, I think he'll start away at Chelsea. Although, do I think he'll play away at Chelsea first game back? I'm not sure. But I would love for Moreno to start. And I think Moreno is a better player than Luca Dean, of course. I do. I think every Villa fan would agree with that. I just think this game might have just come ever so slightly too soon, I think ever so slightly too soon it has come in. Now, well, two positions here pick themselves. I think it will, of course, be Watkins and Diaby up front in like that number 10-ish role for Diaby that he's been playing. I think that's an absolute shoo-in. They are the two that will start 100% in terms of like them striker positions. Midfield, now this is interesting. I think McGinn will play 100% as well. I think McGinn will probably still play off the left. I think Ramsey's probably due back into training. Wait, where's McGinn? Oh, there he is. I think Ramsey's due back in training in 2 weeks' time, I think. So, probably after the next international break is when we'll see Ramsey coming back to full fitness. But I think McGinn will start, obviously, being captain. And he's actually played... not really well, but he's actually played quite well this season. I think he was very poor against Newcastle and Liverpool, but then against Everton and Burnley, he was very good. So we've kind of seen both, and that's not even a John McGinn thing. That's kind of a whole team thing. Bar Diaby, I think he's been our only player, and Douglas Luiz maybe, that's actually performed well in all 4 games. I think everyone else has done exactly the same as McGinn, where they were really good against Everton and Burnley, like really, really, really good, and in the Hibs game, etc. But then Newcastle away and Liverpool away, they were shit. I think that applies to all 11, 10 of players that start for us this season, really, at the moment. So, the midfield. Now, if any of you didn't see, Yuri Tillemans did come out and say, I did see some people moaning about it on Twitter, and I get that, but for me, I'm not moaning about what Tillemans said. I want a player like Yuri Tillemans to sit there and say, no, I'm not happy. I want to play. Like, why would you want a player like Yuri Tillemans to come out and say, yeah, you know what, I'm happy just being a bit part player. I'm happy just, you know, sitting on the bench, coming on for 30 minutes here and there. And against Liverpool, Unai Emery brought on Tielemans and Zaniolo, and he did actually say after the game that was to look towards the future. I've got a feeling... And remember, the predicted lineup that I do, by the way, YouTube, is what I think Unai Emery is going to pick, not necessarily what I would pick. I've got a sneaky feeling, I don't know why, you can call me mad, I've got a feeling he's going to go Douglas Luiz and Yuri Tillemans. You can call me absolutely bonkers, right? I've just got a sneaky feeling. Kamara, we all know how good Kamara has been for us. Kamara hasn't been that good this season, really. He's not really lived up to the performances of last season yet. Maybe he's one of them players that does just take a little bit of time to get into the season. There are quite a few players like that. Some players are bang on their fitness straight away, game number 1 of the season. Other players do actually take a bit of time to get up to speed with their fitness. So I've got a little feeling we are going to see Tielemans and Luiz in a midfield 2 against Crystal Palace. But don't be surprised if it is Kamara and Luiz. I think that could happen as well. I've just got a sneaky feeling he's going to go with I think Tielemans will start against Newcastle. I've just got a little feeling. And then on the right-hand side, a player that has performed very, very well on international duty this week, and that is Zaniolo. Nicolo Zaniolo. Yep. I think he'll start. I really, really do. He looked good and bright against Liverpool away when he come on. Against Burnley as well, he looked bright when he come on. I think he's going to start. I really do. I think Zaniolo is going to start, and I've got a sneaky feeling he's going to score. I've just got a little sneaky feeling. So that right there is the predicted lineup. I'll now talk a little bit of how I think the game's going to go. But I've got a feeling, YouTube. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you agree or disagree that he is going to go with a Tielemans and Luiz partnership in midfield. Well, put it like this. I think Tielemans and Zaniolo will start. I'm going to put it like that, okay? I think Tielemans and Zaniolo will start against Crystal Palace on Saturday. Just maybe not sure who for. I think Zaniolo's like an obvious one. He's basically replacing Diego Carlos in terms of Cash is now going to right back, Consul going to centre back, and then because Cash was playing right wing as such, Zaniolo will replace him. And the Tielemans one's I've just got a feeling he's going to start. Come back to this, right? Come back to this video after after Saturday and let me know. Well, obviously we'll know, but let's see if I was right with that. Now, in terms of how I think the game is going to go, prediction time. Ooh. I think 2-0 Aston Villa. I think it will be one of them games where we're not comfortable, but I think we're going to not really look threatened as much. And then I think we'll score. I think we'll go 1-0 up at half. Well, we'll go 1-0 up in the first half at some point. I don't know when. And then I think we'll get the second goal around about like the 75th to 80th minute, kind of just to kill the game off. And then not a lot will then happen for the last 10 to 15 minutes. I've just got a little feeling that we'll win 2-0. Let me know in the comment section down below, YouTube. How do you think the game is going to go against Crystal Palace? Apologies for not uploading during the international break. There wasn't really anything going on, was there? So I didn't just want to upload videos for the sake of it. There was no transfer rumours, obviously, because the transfer window's shut now. And there was kind of just nothing going on. So there was nothing to upload, really, was there? But yeah, so let me know in the comment section down below. How do you think the game will go? And do you agree with my predicted lineup? Remember, I do reply to every single comment. And if you can drop a like on the video and please hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching. Remember, YouTube, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love. Up the Villa.